this topic. Open your notebook. Classify the following in rational and irrational. Classify the following as rational or irrational. Take down this type of problem. Classify the following as rational or irrational. Classify the following as rational or irrational. 3 plus under root 5 B 7 under root 5 C 7 upon under root 5 D 5 plus under root 5 5 plus under root 5 minus under root 5 E under root 2 plus 21 okay under root 2 plus 21 then F 5 minus 2 etc. Hello, classify the following as rational and irrational. Classify the following as rational and irrational. We are in real number. Okay, operation of real number. Operation means adding, subtraction, multiplying and division. Okay. So according to our concept, we should think how we can classify these sums as rational. Okay, this is the simple thing. If the number after simplification, okay, rational, then we will say this is rational. If the number obtaining after simplification is rational, then rational, or irrational, then irrational. Okay. Suppose that we are thinking about the first problem. Here, 3 plus under root 5. Student, 3 is rational. Under root 5 is irrational. Okay. 3 plus under root 5. After simplification, we will get the same number 3 plus under root 5. Okay. And the statement we should recall, sum of a rational and irrational. Sum of a rational and irrational, always irrational. Okay. So this is irrational. Okay. First of all, you should think why this is irrational. Mind the statement, sum of rational and irrational, that is irrational. Understood? Now second, 7 under root 5. It means 7 is an integer. Under root 5 is not an integer. Okay? So this is the product of 7 and under root 5. 7 under root 5, that means 7 multiply under root 5. Okay. If you are writing 7 multiply under root 5, then you should think this is rational, this is irrational, and this is the product of 7 under root 5. So product of a rational and irrational. product of rational and irrational. That is irrational. So this is irrational number. Similarly, a student, we should think about some number D. 5 plus under root 5 minus under root 5. Now we can do simplify. How? This is rational. This is irrational. This is irrational. These two irrationals are alike. One is in positive, another in negative. They cancelled together. We will get 5. Now 5 is an integer. So it is a rational. Okay. So we will say 5 plus under root 5 minus under root 5 is a rational. Okay. Why this is rational understood? We should give our reply after simplification. It means, okay, sum is given and statement is also given. Classify which one is rational and which one is irrational. In this case, we will go first of all simplification, simplify it if it is possible. Then after checking the result, okay, we can say this is rational or irrational, right? Very good. Now in this question number 1, you can reply everything. No problem. I am thinking. Now we should think about f. Pi minus 2. Pi minus 2. Student, pi is irrational. Pi is irrational. And here 2 is rational. Okay. So difference between irrational and rational, always irrational. Sum of rational and irrational. Irrational, difference of rational and irrational. Irrational, product of rational and irrational. Irrational. Okay. Similarly, quotient of rational and irrational. That is also irrational. Okay. Now, second type of question. Okay, have you the sufficient idea how you can classify the given number is rational or irrational? First principle you should mind. First, we will simplify the given sum if that is possible. Okay. After simplification, we will get the result. And after checking this result, we can say this is rational or irrational. For this, we should learn 4 major statements. Sum of one rational and irrational is irrational. Difference of one rational and irrational is irrational. Product of rational and irrational is irrational. Quotient of rational and irrational is irrational. Second type of sum, student. Solution of which of the following? Which of the following? Solution of which of the following? Take down. Solution of which of the following represent rational numbers? Represent a rational number, Rn. Solution of which of the following represent a rational number? Okay. Style of the question we should mind. Solution of which of the following represent a rational number? Okay. Solution of which of the following represent a rational number? I am giving you some sum. Number A. X square equal to 5. Number B. X square equal to 16 upon 9. C. x plus under root 2 into x minus under root 3. X plus under root 2 into x minus under root 3 equal to 0. D. 3x square equal to 9. 3x square equal to 9. E. Under root 3x equal to 3 upon 4. Under root 3x equal to 3 upon 4. Under root 3x equal to 3 upon 4. X is not in radical form. Now G. X square equal to 25 upon 49. 25 upon 49. X plus whole square of x plus 1 whole square of x plus 1 equal to 6. Okay? These type of questions. In the second group, mind the system. First system in operation. Okay? Classification. The given numbers are rational or irrational. How we can reply? After simplification. Okay? Second type of question, solution of which of the following represent rational? In algebraic form, some sums given there. You go in solution, find out the solution of x. Then your answer will be either rational or irrational. How we can solve the equation? Okay? We should think. Be careful, student. Don't mind you are outside from the classroom. I am going to solve here first G. Suppose that x square equal to 25 upon 49. Okay? X square equal to 25 upon 49. So we can find x equal to under root 25 upon 49. Okay? X equal to under root 25 upon 49. Okay? Finding the square root of both sides. Okay? Finding the square root of both sides, that means, now student, you can say x equal to 5 upon 7. Now x equal to 5 upon 7. X equal to 5 upon 7. 5 is integer. 7 is also an integer. Okay? So, this is the rational number. This is the rational number, we can say. Now, we should think about h. Whole square of x plus 1 equal to 6. Whole square of x plus 1 equal to 6. Whole square of x plus 1 equal to 6. That means x square plus 2x plus 1. Do you know identity? Whole square of a plus b, a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to 6. Now student, x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 6 equal to 0. You can write. Quadratic this is. This is quadratic. Now x square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Do you know? Okay. Think seriously. X square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Now, how you can solve? How you can solve this quadratic equation? Okay? How you can solve this quadratic equation? After finding the factors. After finding the factors. How you can factorize this? Okay, middle term splitting, do you know? Middle term splitting, do you know? For this, you should write AC. First AC. Recall the concept from class 8. Factorizing the equation by middle term splitting. AC. A means coefficient of x square. C means constant. We will multiply these two. Take here. A means coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is 1 and here constant is -5. Okay, multiply these two together. -5 1 ja -5. Now student B is 2. B means coefficient of x. B means coefficient of x. भूल गए होंगे, थोड़ा याद कीजिए. Now how you can split? We will split the middle term into two parts such that product of these two parts will be -5 and the sum of these two parts will be 2. Then how you can split? Product is -5 and the sum is 2. Can you split it? How? Say anyone? X square plus 2x plus 2ab 2x plus 1. That is whole square of x plus 1 equal to 6. Solution is this x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 6. Now x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 6 equal to 0. Now x square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Now AC equal to -5 and B equal to 2. How we can split this? इसको आप कैसे टू पार्ट करेंगे? मल्टीप्लाई करके -5 होगा और ऐड करके 2. Yes, yes, think. Here D is B square minus 4AC. B is 2 to the 4 minus 4 into multiply 1 multiply -5. Now 4 plus 20 equal to 24. D is greater than 0. So we can split it. Anybody can reply? You should think yourself this. Suppose that you are not able to think this, then you can go in completing a square also. For this solution, in completing a square, how we can solve the value of x? Student, this term is complete square. This term is in its complete square. So that is whole square of x. Okay, that is whole square of x. Now we should write 2ab plus 2ab, a square plus 2ab. Here 2 is 2, a is x. Okay, and b will be what? We should think about b in this way, that product of these three will be 2x. Product of these three will be 2x. यहां देखिए, this is the complete square. ये complete square है. Whole square of x is x square. Now, according to complete square, we should think this is a square, then this will be 2ab. 2ab, 2a, that is complete x, 2x. Now, b will be what? 1. If you are giving b 1, then this is 2ab. Okay. Now, a square plus 2ab plus b square plus b square. So, b square is 1 square. Okay. If you are writing here 1 square, that means 1. A square plus 2ab plus 1 square. Okay. So, we are adding 1 here. We are adding 1 here. So, subtract 1 also. Subtract 1 also. If you are going to subtract 1, then this is the remaining thing. How you can get this? Okay. We will discuss about this after some time. Okay. You should go in middle term, split, and try to solve it. Next sum. Suppose that we are thinking about this e under root 3x equal to 3 upon 4. Here under root 3x equal to 3 upon 4. So x equal to 3 upon 4 divided by under root 3. It means 3 upon 4 under root 3. 3 upon 4 under root 3. You can rationalize also. 3 upon 4 root 3. Multiply the denominator by root 3 and numerator and denominator also root 3. In this way, you will get 3 under root 3 upon 4 3 are 12. Because root 3 is 3. Then 3 multiply 4 equal to 12. 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12. So solution is under root 3 upon 4. Okay. This is irrational. This is irrational. In this way, you can solve these type of sums. But mind one sum, whole square of x plus 1 equal to c. How you can solve it? Okay, either middle term splitting method or completing a square method. Completing a square method you don't know. Okay, so I have ignored it because this is the matter of class 10. Okay, but middle term splitting you know better. So you should think deeply about this, how we can split and find the solution. Now, third type of sum is to solution of which of the following represent irrational number. That is the same. Here, third type, for each of the following, give example of two irrational numbers. Give example of two irrational number. Give example of two irrational number. Give example of two irrational numbers such that number A, sum is a rational number. Sum is a rational number. Sum is a rational number. Mind the question, give example of two irrational numbers such that sum is a rational number. Okay. So give example of two irrational number. आपको two irrational number example देना है. Okay. Sum of these two given by you will be rational. How you can give example? Suppose that 2 plus under root 2, okay? And the second 2 minus under root 2. This is first irrational, 2 plus under root 2. This is second irrational, 2 minus under root 2. Now, try to get some 2 plus under root 2 plus 2 minus under root 2. Okay? Now, can you simplify? Under root 2 cancel. And your sum is 4. So, 4 is the rational. Now, think about this question. Give example of two irrational number such that their sum will be a rational number. Similarly, second part. Second part, sum is an irrational number. 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 Do you know meaning of this question? Give, okay, we should read the question from here. Give example of two irrational number such that sum is an irrational number. Okay. Now, how you can give example? Suppose that you are giving the example under root 3 plus 1 and under root 3, okay, minus 1. If you are thinking under root 3 plus 1 and under root 3 minus 1, these two are irrational, no doubt in it. Now, find the sum. Under root 3 plus 1 plus under root 3 minus 1. Minus 1 and plus 1 cancelled together. Now your result is under root 3 plus under root 3 equal to 2 under root 3, just like x plus x equal to 2x. Now this number is irrational. Now this number is irrational. Now think about these two questions once again. Give example of two irrational numbers such that sum is a rational number. Okay? Such that the sum is an irrational number. You, in this way, you can give the example, either sum or difference or product or quotient. Okay? I am giving you two more questions. See. Difference is a rational number. Difference is a rational number. Is a rational number. D. Product is an irrational number. Product is an irrational number. Product is an irrational number, etc. Okay? You can frame so many questions. Product, difference, quotient, okay, etc. In this branch of question. You can adjust. Now, student, fourth type of question related to this topic. Simplify. Simplify. Simplify the following. That is called simplification. First question, 5 plus under root 5 into 5 minus under root 5. Question B, 3 plus under root 2, under root 3 plus under root 7, whole square of these two. Now, C, 5 under root 2 plus 4 under root 2. D, 8 under root 3 minus 5 under root 3. E, 4 under root 7 plus 5 under root 7 minus 3 under root 7. F, 8 third root 5, 8 third root 5 plus 7 third root 5. Third root 5. Third root this is minus 13 third root 5. G, under root 192 minus 1 upon 2 under root 48, 1 upon 2 under root 48 minus under root 75. Okay? Now, student, how we can simplify this? First, 5 plus under root 5, 5 plus under root 5 into 5 minus under root 5. It means these two irrational, they are multiplicand and multiplier. You should multiply them together. How? Just like 2 multiply 3 equal to what? Okay. Similarly, how we can multiply these two irrational? So we should go in algebra also. If you are supposing first term is A, second term is B. Okay, they are equal. A equal to A and B equal to B. So we can apply the identity A plus B into A minus B. You should go always in extended method. The identity is A square minus B square. You have learned before. Now, how you can do these sums? Okay? You can do yourself. Second student, suppose that this sum Sum is F. 8 root 8 into third root 5 plus 7 into third root 5 minus 13 into third root 5. Okay, student, they are like surd. They are like surd, just like x. We can read it 8x plus 7x minus 13x. Okay, these two surds are positive. So 7 and 8, 15 multiply third root 5 minus 13 multiply third root 5. Okay, now subtract it. 15 minus 13 equal to 2 into third root 5. That is the simplification. Now student, we should think about G. Under root 192 minus 1 upon 2 into under root 48 minus under root 75. Now, how you can simplify it? First, we should go in prime factorization, okay? And trying to change it in mixed surd, okay? Trying to change change them into their mixed surd first of all. Suppose that you are finding the prime factors of 192. You will divide by 2 first. 2 9 is 18, 2 6 is 12, 2 4 is 8, 2 8 is 16. Okay? So, this is also 48. This is also 48. Now, 224. Now, 212. After that, 2 6. After that, 2 3. Okay? So, this is one pair, this is second pair, this is third pair. In this way, we can get 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 under root 3. Take here. 8 under root 3. You will write 8 under root 3 minus. Similarly, student, prime factor of 48. 224, 212, 26, 23, 2 pair, double pair, 2 2 ja 4, 4 under root 3, 1 upon 2 multiply 4 under root 3 minus, same in 75. So find the prime factor of 75. Can you divide it by 3 or 3? 25 3 is 75. Now by 5, 5 5 is 25. Now by 5, 5 1 is 5. 5s are in pair. So we will write 5 under root 3. 5 under root 3. Now we can operate them because they are like surd. Take, they are like surd. 8 under root 3. This is half multiply 4 under root 3. Simplify it. 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. So, you will read this term 2 under root 3. 2 under root 3 and 5 under root 3, they are in negative form. So, first of all, you will write under 8 under root 3 minus 5 under root 3. Now solve it. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 under root 3. That is your solution. If you want to write it in its complete surd, then 3 3 is 9. 9 3 is 27. Okay. Okay. Thank you. In this way, You should try to solve this type of question. छोड़ दें. Student, you should mind one problem. Splitting the middle term. How you can solve the quadratic equation? By factorization method. Middle term splitting. Okay. Thank you.